All right, now welcome back to the channel, everybody. Good morning. I'm out here making some wood. If you watched the last video, I talked about this oak wood over here, and it's some good dry wood. So I'm going to take a few bucks off of that stuff and see if I can't get a little bit more firewood ready here. That'll be ready in December, January. It's getting to be October, but this dry oak is pretty much dry right now. So when I split this open, it'll dry within weeks. I could probably work on some other wood. I might even buck up a little bit of this sycamore I'm sitting on here today just to get a nice full load of wood. But that's what we're going to be doing. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and watch some videos if you do subscribe. So you'll see this wood here in a minute. I'll turn the camera around. We got several logs here. You might be able to see that crotch on the ground. I got a little wood in that, and I may take a buck off of this larger stuff. It's some good wood. It's just so big. But over here, there's a whole pile of smaller stuff that I'm interested in getting too. So I don't know if that's quite a truckload is the only thing, but these two larger ones are going to be quite a bit of a lot more work with the chainsaw there. So anyways, let me go ahead and get these chaps on, get my ear protection, my eye protection on. As usual, you know the drill. And then we'll buck some of this wood. That's a nice piece of wood right there. All right, so give me 1 minute. We'll be right back with you here. All right, real quick, everybody. You can see I got my can hook out here. This was that larger piece of oak wood, and that's a big old fatty. I don't know if you can see that. It's always hard to tell on camera, but that's 16 inches there. It's about 30 inches. It's a baddie. I'm tripping all over the place here. Tripping, trip. But it's right up against that other piece of wood. Now, because it's 30 inches, my saw might come right in and the tip of it might slide right in between there. But I sure would like to be able to roll that back, but I just can't get it. It's got some knots on it, and it's kind of dug in on a little hill there. It's hard to tell. That little hill continues down in there. So I can't get it to roll. Don't know if I'll mess with that, but that other wood is all that wood right here. So I'm going to go just tear all that stuff up here in a minute. But I'm going to first work on this little piece here and that little piece of crotch wood. Like I said, may even buck up a little sycamore today. Who knows? But let me get going on this little bit of wood. All right, now boys and girls, this piece of crap right here has got mud all over the bottom, and it's sitting in a trough too. So hopefully I don't mess up this saw, the first cut here, because this was a brand new chain. I've cut a tank or so of gas out of it, but I sure do hate to ruin it right off the jump here. Well, all right now, I think I'm gonna go with that. Let me get to splitting this wood. I might buck up a couple sycamore rounds, finish out this tank of gas here. Why not? But thanks for watching. Some good burning wood here. We got a little bit of it that's not so great, but I think if I split it large and leave the punky areas, it'll still be a nice chunk of some hot burning wood. So come back next time and see me. We'll be splitting this wood. I'll see you guys later.